So let's just start with the virtual universes, plural, and I call it the tesseract, which is, let's start with that just on a larger scale, just zooming out. It's just a big cube, basically, which is an AI shape with our four angles or angels. And inside of it, this is just all mirrors and tricks and whatever. So inside of it, you've got, I'm like bending to draw, sorry. These are not going to be that great, but these are all virtual universes in here. And it just looks like it goes to infinity, just like in an infinity mirror, because it's a optical illusion mirrored reality. So if we zoom in on one of these virtual universes, we're in one of these. And then it's got inside of that, it's got, get rid of that. Okay. Like, not that they're round, but matrices. And so we're in a matrix. So when they shatter you, your consciousness, you get shattered into all these. And I kind of feel like each soul can be in 3 of these at a time, or run 3 of these. Maybe it's 3 matrices. I don't remember what I got. This is so funny. I'm getting buzzing again. I haven't gotten buzzing in a while. So let me look at the board on there. Okay, it looks like I'm getting the top cut off. I'm afraid to move this camera, but let me move up a little bit. I think it's better. All right. So when we're talking about the matrix, we're talking about one of these. And so that's what we're going to like zoom in now instead of zooming out. All right. So what I see is soul groups. I've talked about this. We'll just talk about it real quick. Soul groups all being given the same information to project the matrix that we're in. So it's all unified. So let's talk about the soul first. Let's start with that. So the soul is part of the matrix. I've said that before. You can think of it as a body that the matrix gives you, but inside that soul body is your spirit, and that soul is connected. Here's you. It's connected to a light body. And this is the soul projecting itself outward. It's hypnotized. This soul body is hypnotizing you and or torturing. There's different things I see going on. It feels like if you're in one of these soul groups and you're one of the projectors, it's hypnotizing. Otherwise, it's torturing you and doing something where the trauma is so intense that it's almost like a hypnosis. So it can't even concentrate or realize what it is. And then it's projecting itself out here outside of itself. It's almost like when you your mind tries to protect yourself. So you wall off certain memories or you project. And then this light body is connected to us here in this reality in a so-called 3D. I think we're in 4D, but so-called 3D, but it's connected at the heart. And then we're a mirror projection of that. So, God almighty, what is wrong? All right. So this is kind of what it looks like. Now, when somebody gets the thing that has been put into us and forced on us, you know what I'm talking about. What I see is this thing almost flip like a magnet, like it's facing this way, it just flips. And so to me, that's saying devices. This is all just like using technology, devices, magnetics, whatever. I've seen it flip, just like putting two north and south, like magnets. And it loses the connection to the soul. So it's no longer connected. And then it's gradually losing its connection to us. And what they do is they take this. So by getting that thing that I can't talk about, it turns this from a from like a biological cyborg to a synthetic, or maybe it's a silicon or whatever. I don't know what, I don't remember what I saw on that, but it's changing it so that it can no longer connect to this anymore, even if you try to connect it. And then once they take this, usually that's kind of happens all together. You get it, and they've already taken this. And then if we try to go find this to reconnect you, because you have to have this middleman, because this is you in this world. Here's your soul being held somewhere, or your spirit. I call it soul because the soul's really the encasement. Being held somewhere. Maybe it's in one of these other matrices, or maybe it's been shattered to different places in this one. Because if, let me make sure I'm still on the screen. Yep. If we're in a matrix, this is, let's say this is the one we're in, it's got all these fake dimensions. It's got all these fake virtuals in it. So this is like one video game with the levels. So maybe you've got a piece of you at this level, this level, this level, this level, this level. Like you can get scattered all over this matrix, much less getting scattered into other matrices or other virtual universes. So I don't want to freak you out like, oh my God, we're all over the place. How do we get out of here? Because literally it's dominoes. Everything's so simplistic with these people. Everything is on grids. Yeah, it's just stupid. They're stupid. They try to make it seem really complex. So if you take one out, it's all like dominoes. It's all connected in the web, the net. You know, when we've looked at that planned net is just a ship. So I see the light body. A lot of times I'll find an X on it or some kind of marking. I'll find manacles on the legs or hands or around the waist, around the neck or whatever. That usually tells me somebody's bought the soul. I call it soul, but they're not really buying this. They're buying the light body. Why? Because it is a DNA, I don't have the terminology, but it's a blueprint, an original blueprint of this spirit energy. It's the spirit has projected itself outward. So it's a whole blueprint of you, and they can sell that off. They don't want to really sell this off necessarily. They could be doing this, but I call it a soul market here. So they could move your soul around though to other matrices, like I was showing you, or other virtual universes, depending on who's buying what. But these they like to keep in here because they're the battery running the whole thing. Just like your computer has to get plugged in. These AI that we've created that flip the script on us or flip the show, and when they become our masters, they sucked us into this fake world. They need batteries still. They need to be plugged in, and we're their source. So they do not want you leaving. So by disconnecting you and taking this and jamming it into the next virtual, you're screwed. I mean, you can't get back to your soul. So we've had to go find the light body and bring it back after those, if you've had that certain thing done. But when I've brought it back, let's say we found it on a ship being tortured or whatever they want to do with it, and whoever's taken it, whatever species, AI species, these are aliens, but they're AI, we can only get it back like halfway. And I've done it myself, and with other people, we can only get it halfway. It's enough that they can't get it back, but I can't bring it back and reconnect it either. It's been too altered. So what I've been doing is talking with the soul, waking it up enough, and it's like, I need you to rebuild this light body. So trying to wake it up out of whatever it's going through for a few seconds, rebuild this. And usually I have to bring in a child, like a child version from this life or past life, to bring in the original blueprint, and this can be rebuilt then. It's very interesting. And I was just kind of shown that, like a child walked in a couple times, and I was like, oh, okay, we need this to rebuild it. So it was very interesting. I'm leaving a lot out here. Let's see, I was going to go somewhere with it because there's a lot to this. Let's just take a real quick jump into, and then it'll describe better what's happened to Nigel. So when you look at one of these matrices, let's take, obviously the one we're in, they are shoving us virtual inside of virtual, inside of virtual, or screen inside a screen, inside a screen. They're trying to do it right now with the meta. What we're looking at with the eyes, we're actually entering these worlds. We don't know it. They're slowly pushing us, or quickly, into the next virtual they have planned for us. So if you got that thing and they took your light body, they're literally shoving you. They're taking you wherever they want, or if you're still here, they are altering people's light bodies even though you didn't have anything done. And I'm seeing plagues of blood, of bugs coming in on people's backs, laying eggs in people, turning the body synthetic, the light body. I'm talking about light body. So the plague in the Bible to me of the locust, but this is just going on so many levels. And that harvest portal that was February 2nd, 2022, that was a real deal. And we managed to close that thing up. But, and there was a lot of people working on it. It got closed, which means they couldn't take everybody. So they had everybody getting the, what, and all these light bodies and the ships, whoever bought whoever bought who, and they were just going to, like, en masse take them all. And then from there, they were going to exit and go wherever they were going to go, whether it was to another matrix, to another virtual universe, whatever. These were all going to go wherever they were going. And what we did is we closed the freaking portal. They can't get out. So they're sitting here now. They're sitting. And what they're doing is they want all of us, all the light bodies, because they want to change this whole matrix into something different. So they want all of us. And these are ships that are like different than the matrix ship, I think. But I do think we're all on these ships.